How can you win more business advisory services? My name is Mark Wickersham. I am an author and speaker teaching the profession how to master value pricing. And in this video, we're going to look at how we can sell more advisory services, added value services. Because as you're probably fully aware with this big change we're going through with technology automating much of the compliance work, we have to do more for our clients. We have to add more value, whether that's doing planning work, consulting work, advisory work. Today I want to focus specifically on business advisory. And I'm referring to the process of, rather than just recording the numbers, interpreting the numbers, producing management reports, sitting down with the client, giving them advice about their business, how to hit their goals, to look at the numbers and tell them what's going wrong, how to fix them. So how do we sell more advisory services? I'm going to give you 3 thoughts for you. And the first of those is, the first thing we need to do is we need to package those services up. We need to have, if we just say we can do business advisory services, the clients are going to say, what on earth is that? We need to create some sort of packaging. We need to have a system, a structure that we can build up the value of what we do. I would recommend that you take your service and build into a nice professional looking brochure, a brochure that you can sit down with the client and take them through it and explain what you do, the pain that you're taking away, the benefits you're giving. Because when you do that, when you have a system, a structure that you take the client through, then they will realize that you're an expert. You've done this before, you're not just making it up. And it gives you more confidence to explain the service. The second thing you want to do, and it's part of that, is you want to then think about your service and break it into different packages. I use the phrase menu pricing. You'll have heard of it as bronze, silver, gold. You want to do that for your business advisory services. Why? Because every business is different. You'll have some businesses that will understand the concept of advisory services. They're ambitious, they want to grow their business, they've got big targets, and they're happy to invest some money in you helping them to get there. At the other end of the spectrum, you'll have some clients who have perhaps never really bought advisory services. They're not sure what to expect. They might be on a tight budget, and they're not sure they can invest and afford your full advisory service. An example might be business startups or those smaller clients of yours. And so what you need to do is create a package of advisory services for different types of clients. You want 3 or 4 different packages. Every client is different, and so you should make sure that you have a service that meets each client. And the third and final tip I want to share with you is a very, very powerful one. It's called top-down pricing. This is important because when you're selling advisory services and you reveal your price, the problem is because the client has almost certainly never bought this service before, they have no frame of reference as to what the price should be. Unlike, of course, compliance work. For example, if you meet a client who's looking to change their bookkeeper and they want to know what it costs for bookkeeping work, because they've bought bookkeeping work before, they have a kind of frame of reference as to what the price might be, but not with advisory services. And advisory services are highly valuable. You should be charging much higher prices for that type of work to reflect the value, not the time it takes, but the value. So how do we help the client to see the price as being and create that reference in their mind? The way we do it is when you go through your system, when you explain your options, your different packages, always talk about the most expensive one first. Talk about the premium or platinum advisory service. Go through that, explain the benefits of it, and then share the price of that. Now they'll probably say that's too expensive, and that's fine, because what we're doing is we're using that price to create an anchor or a reference price in their mind, so that when you then go through and talk about your cheaper options, the ones that are less expensive, they will now breathe a sigh of relief because they're clearly interested, but the price is perhaps too high, the first one. When we then come with a second option, which is much less, Now, because we've created a frame of reference, they're going to see that price as being much more reasonable. So a key to selling high-value advisory services is to make sure you have one package, a premium service, at a much higher price. Talk about that one first, and it'll make everything else seem much more affordable. If you want more help with value pricing, please click on some of the links below. I've got some free resources for you, and also join my Facebook group. You can ask me questions and learn from the rest of that community. Thank you so much for watching this video.